Tony Doherty here for NPC News Online with the newly crowned Arnold Classic champion, Cedric McMillan. You did it.
Yeah. I've been working on it for a few years, right?
You sure have. Has it sunk in?
I mean, I don't even really know yet. It's, well, honestly, I told Flex Wheeler I owe him 5 of them, right? Because I wanted to break that record, and dedicate it to him. Yeah. So this is just one. So for me, this is, where the hard work begins. Now that I know I can do it, I got to try to duplicate it and continue to progress and be better. You know what I'm saying?
So the impossible just became possible.
Yeah. A lot of people put a whole lot of emphasis on winning and getting first place, but actually, I think the most important part is the process that it takes to get there. Not just the first place, but the process that it takes to finish. And I've been following that process, my whole career. So even when there's been times that I came up short, there was still a lot of hard work put in, still a lot of good people that supported me and a lot of positive energy that was generated, So at least this time I'm able to not come home empty-handed, and give them something to be proud of that is a representation of the hard work, and the support. So that's something to be happy about.
Now, in the moment up there, you did something really cool. You're being interviewed by one of your idols, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Right. You said he motivated you, inspired you when you saw Conan the Barbarian as a kid to get on stage and to be a bodybuilder.
Yeah.
So you're up there about to be interviewed by him, and you shared it with your friends, with your crew. That was pretty cool, Cedric.
Yeah. Of course, that's what happens, right? Is somebody wins, and then it's their time to shine, and celebrate themselves. And I'm just not the type of guy to celebrate myself, right? So what I wanted to do is I wanted to celebrate the people that have been through this process with me, celebrate these guys and appreciate these guys that put in just as much hard work as I did, because, look, I've been the one standing back there on that diagonal line while somebody else was talking to Arnold, and I know how that feels, and I know how sometimes that may feel kind of negative emotionally. So I wanted to share that moment with them to let them know that I understand and give them a minute to be appreciated for all their hard work as well. It's not about me, it's about us, because those guys is the future.
Yeah, well, I've never seen anyone else think like that, so it was just a really cool moment for the sport. The other thing is that you kind of interviewed Arnold, you got a little cheeky with him, had a little fun, but you know that Arnold's a massive fan of yours. So did you feel like you maybe made Arnold proud tonight and made him right?
Well, when I first started competing, I just said, I just want to grow some muscles. And I won some shows and then turned pro. And then I said, I wonder if I could ever get Arnold to notice me, and so there was a possibility for me to go to the Arnold Classic. And my goal was, I'm going to get him to know who I am. I'm going to get him to notice me. And when he did and when he acknowledged me, for me, that was first place trophy already, you know what I'm saying? And so then it turned into, not only do I want him to notice me, I want to be able to make him proud, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
And so I feel like that's been accomplished. And but it don't stop, I want to make him proud again, so because as bodybuilders and stuff in this fitness world, we become obsessive and compulsive, and when you reach a goal, you're so damn psycho, you create another goal immediately, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Now, Cedric, would you like to just give a message to all those people, maybe those little guys that are out there like you were once as a kid? Let's give them a message back home.
Yeah, well, sometimes we could notice now, especially like with social media and stuff, we get so caught up in looking at what other people's doing, and we analyze them and we rate ourselves in comparison to other people. And sometimes that make us feel like we're inadequate. And also it makes us alter our own personal individual journey, because we're trying to be like what this guy is doing because it looks so good on social media, maybe this guy was able to accomplish some goals in a set amount of time, so you feel like that's how you have to do it too, or else you're a failure. So what I want to say to people out there is just create your own journey and do it for your own reasons. I think bodybuilding, the fitness industry alone can make people narcissistic. I believe social media can amplify that. But I believe if we could try to avoid that and remain humble through the process, that would make us better people. You know what I'm saying? And that would also make us better role models and better inspiration for those same people that maybe look to us because, looks. It's people, my legs ain't big. There's some people that don't even have legs, I'm sitting here trying to figure out how to get my body fat lower, but there's some people that can't even get off their couch, medical reasons and stuff. And sometimes we could be an inspiration for those people to push hard and work hard. And I think we need to notice that and put that in perspective in life and understand that, life ain't as superficial as this sport can be, and just keep it real and be humble, So for those guys that's coming up, be humble. Take your time. Don't try to rush getting into the sport, feeling like you got to reach certain benchmarks at certain times. Because, look, listen, man, I can tell you, it's been said about me, Cedric is getting old, and if he hadn't become a champion by now, he's never going to do it. That kind of stuff, But you can't worry about that. You got to do it for your own reasons, and hopefully that reason that you're doing it is for the love and the passion of what you're doing, But a lot of times these kids get caught up in trying to do it for superficial reasons, So I think it's important to try to avoid that. And I always say when I do seminars, it's important to try to be a good person first and then be a good athlete. A lot of times we focus so much on being a good athlete that we don't put any focus on being a good person, So I think that's important.
I think that's a great message, Cedric. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Congratulations. You're definitely a humble champ.
Yeah.
You're an inspiration now to millions, and we want you to go and enjoy your victory. Well done, Cedric McMillan.
And by the way, somebody hacked my Instagram on Tuesday. So we finally got it back.
You got it back?
Yeah, he sold my account for $55. And some guy realized that it was my account. He gave it back to me. So now I can officially say follow me on Instagram again at Cedric McMillan. You know what I'm saying? And for that hacker, and he trying to be gangster with me too. He's like, hey, I can steal your account again. It's nothing for me. That's what he said, right? So it was kind of funny. But if I find him, I'm going to slap the shit out of him. So yeah, anyway, that's it. Good night from Columbus, Ohio.
I can't add to that. We're out.
IsoJect, ultra pure whey isolate, maximum purity, maximum absorption, maximum flavor. Only from Evogen Nutrition.